Yeah! Oh, that is crazy good. What a man alive! Holy moly! Oh, cool. What a descent. That's gone up there with some of my favorites. Oh my God, what a view. My friends, welcome back. I hope you're all doing very well. It is that time once again to get another big adventure. I am still in Northumberland National Park, more specifically Kielder Forest, and I'm going to be riding Deadwater. As always, my mission is to ride and document the best mountain bike trails in the UK, and as per all my adventures, I will be recording this ride on trail forks. Whoa! It got dark for a minute. I am still here at Kielder Forest after my first adventure, which was actually this morning on Lonesome Pine. I decided, you know what? It is such a nice day. I need to get another loop in, and luckily there's an entire hillside I have yet to explore. Oh, cool. I'm going to be riding Deadwater for this one. A pretty short loop, just 10 kilometers. That is without going right to the peak, and also without riding some of the off-piste trails that they've got on this side of the hill, which I am going to include. Therefore, I estimate about 20 to 22 kilometers in length, 2,500 feet of descending. It's going to be another good one. Woo! Oh, beautiful. Oh, it's like an ice rink. Oh, these berms are eaten up. Oh, whoa! Nice. This one starts off with a bit of a bang. For those that missed my last adventure, the adventure that was on the opposite side of the valley, you can click on this card that's just popped up, or you can click on the link in the description. It really was an awesome ride, full of beautiful scenery and really well built flowing trails, and I'm hoping for more of the same on this one. So on trail forks, it does look as if there are some maintained, almost off-piste trails on this side of the hill, away from the main Deadwater loop. So the plan is try to do as many as possible. I think there's only about maybe 3 or 4, and then continue with the Deadwater loop, which will bring me all the way back down to the car park. I am so happy with the result of the fix that I did to the scratches on the bottom of my down tube. I was just admiring it in the car park before hopping back on the bike, and I am really impressed that I was able to do that. Usually, but not always, when I tend to do something always goes slightly wrong. But on this occasion, it went so much better than I thought it would. It's shiny, it's glossy, it's perfectly flat with the frame. The clear coat's nice and thick. I am not too sure I could have done a much better job. And that is all thanks to you guys as well, for commenting suggestions and advice on what I should do. That's the wrong gear. Without your comments, your guidance and your advice, I wouldn't have even attempted to try and fix it again. But I am so glad I did. Thank you to everyone who commented advice. It has made me really happy. Nice and cool once you get going. I do tend to heat up pretty quick. Some brief relief. It is only 24 degrees, but it is really humid. There is just no air at all, no breeze. So once you start putting a sweat on, it just keeps on coming. And this is meant to be the easy push-up. Nice, nice, nice. This looks pretty fresh. That over there, friends, is Scotland. That is an awesome view. Oh wow. Deadwater Mile Down, here we go. Oh, nice. Yeah. That was awesome. Whoa. Whee. Oh my word. Holy moly. Whoa! Kind of clean actually. That was kind of clean. What a trail. I'm afraid rim dingers are unavoidable over that little section. Whoa! Oh, this is nuts. Woo! What a trail. I didn't expect that rock feature. I somehow just ended up on it. Went past the point of no return, and you've got to fully commit. Perhaps slightly nose heavy, but without knowing what was going to come up, perhaps maybe slightly silly, but I think overall pretty smooth. That's actually what I was expecting Lonesome Pine to be like, given that it was a red graded loop. But I'll be honest, it was more of a blue. I'm sure you would agree with me. There was no features like that on it at all. Oh, I love riding stuff that gets the adrenaline pumping, and that certainly does. Deadwater jump line. Now, jump lines are not really my forte, but I will always try and give them a good go. Woo-hoo! Yeah! It's just really about knowing the speed for the trail. Where does this go now? Oh, that was short and sweet. Pretty pleased actually that I cleared all those jumps going in blind. You've just got to know the speed of the trail, and you can always judge the speed of the trail by the size of the berms. If the berms are small, you're not going to be able to carry a lot of speed around them, and it is designed with that in mind. Oh, here we go. And the even better news, I've still got pressure in the tyres. I am surprised they haven't dropped after those multiple rock strikes on that, what do you even call that thing? Rock drop, rock garden into rock drop. Who knows? Yeah, that was quite something. Hey, look, there's a deer. Okay, so I am here. These are the trails that we've just been doing, the jump line and mile down there. We've now got to go all the way up to Deadwater Fell at 571 meters. Then we descend all the way down Skelly's Rigging into the valley, along the watchtower, twist and shout all the way back down to the car park. It is a hell of a long way. It says it's 10 miles to get to the top, but I simply cannot believe that. It cannot be 10 miles. If it is, we are in for one hell of an adventure once again. I know my lungs can do it. I'm not too sure about my legs. They are starting to cramp up. Remember, I have already ridden this morning. Did about a 28 kilometer loop this morning. it's gonna be a 40 or 50 kilometre day for me. I've got to enjoy the weather whilst I can. Come on. There are, of course, worse viewpoints to keep looking at whilst pushing up something. And the views are just going to get even better, because once I reach the top, I'm going to have 360-degree views, not just of Northumberland, but into Scotland as well. Best of both worlds. I can see the top over there, that big radar dish or whatever that is. What's worrying me is what's over the other side of this little crest. How much further does it go on for? Just had a thought actually. Once I get to the top of this will be the highest point I will have descended from on a bike. 571 meters. I don't think I've done anything higher than that. The only ones I can think of are maybe Cutgate, Jacob's Ladder, maybe High Burnside, but I don't actually think they were anywhere near 571 meters in elevation. That'll be an achievement. Nearly there, very nearly there. Oh my God. What a view. There's the top. I've got to touch it, otherwise it doesn't count, remember? That is the top. 571 meters. The view is simply sublime. The Scottish side, which is dramatic and big as you'd expect, and then the Northumberland side, which is, it's just beautiful. It really is. That's the only way I can describe it. So up here at 571 meters, 1,900 feet above sea level, you can see 2 countries, at least 5 counties, and you can also see the great expanse of Kielder forest, which is the largest planted forest in Northern Europe. It is just mind-blowing, this. Sightseeing over, it is now time to descend, and there is plenty of it, all the way back down to the car park. It is going to be a long one. Whoa. Oh. Yeah! Oh, this is the dream! Woohoo! Yeah! What, man alive! That was brutal, that compression. I've got pins and needles in my legs from how bumpy this is. Woohoo! God, you pick up some speed. Nice. Oh, this is beautiful. The evening light. Whoa. Oh, beautiful. That was so smooth. Oh, that is crazy good. Woohoo! Oh my word, speechless. Oh, it is dark in here. Beautiful part of the forest though. Oh yes, look at this. Woo! Oh man! Phew! Holy moly! Oh. It's loose! Whoa. That was so nice. Oh my word, what a descent. That's gone up there with some of my favourites from my previous adventures. 10 out of 10 from the top to the bottom. You gotta lean. And there we are. Just yet another epic adventure. Thanks for coming along. Take care.